Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, Capricorn, for June 2017. So it's for you, Capricorn, for June 2017. Okay, basically let's start with the dates. On the 11th of June 2017, it is going to be a very important date when it comes to you and when it comes to your work. If you're not working, or if you're like, for example, like maybe at the college, university, or if you're retired, and I'm keep on saying if you're retired, it depends. What are you focusing on? It depends if you're having any hobbies or anything like that, basically. So whether you're working or whether you're retired or whether you're at college, at university, this is still going to be a rather important day, 11th of June 2017. And why is it going to be so important? Well, it's going to be so important because it is going to be the certain recognition that is going to come your way. This particular recognition that you are going to have on this particular day, it's going to absolutely change everything. Please do not get me wrong. This particular recognition doesn't have to be huge or massive or anything extremely big to start with, because this could only be like a tiny little recognition. It could only be like a little sign. It could only be like a little, some kind of a sign or some kind of recognition, something that you've been waiting for a really long time. And this is going to mean to you really a lot, because after this point, this is automatically going to make you feel so much better about yourself. And it's not only about that, you know, other people are going to admire you. You're going to feel like much more capable, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot. This is going to be very personal to you as well, because it's a very, I have to stress, it is all coming down to the fact that you are going to feel like you're very much so capable of doing lots of things, capable of doing different things. So this could be very deep and this could be very personal to you, and this has something to do with you trying to prove something very personal, something very deep, and something very interesting to yourself. And the outcome of this particular day is going to be not only you feeling much better within yourself, not only the fact that you will be admired by other people, admired by people who means to you a lot, and admired by other people, like for example, if in your maybe a working environment, you see, but it's also automatically, it is just going to make you feel so much better about yourself, and it's also going to open up a new door. It's going to make you to start think about certain things in life. It's going to start make you think about different directions in life, and this is absolutely the right time, and it is going to be feel really great. It is going to feel absolutely the right thing to do. So all in all, it is actually going to awake new feelings and new energies and new directions in your life. And I'm talking about the 11th of June 2017. Another important day that I would like to say to you guys, it's going to be on the 29th of June 2017. Why is the 29th of June going to be quite important? Well, the 29th of June is going to be important for those of you that are couples, those of you that are in love. It is going, don't get me wrong, okay? I was going to say, the 29th of June is not going to be important for those of you that are in relationships. It is going to be important for those of you that are in relationships and for those of you that are not in relationships. But I'm going to start with you that are in relationships. 29th of June, it's going to be rather important because it is going to be a problem. There is a certain problem. There's the certain issue that you are going to be facing with your partner, and this particular certain issue, it's been going on for quite a while, it's been going on for quite long, and you wanted to sort this out in a really long time, and you will always keep on waiting for the right moment. You will always keep on waiting for the right time to actually try to sort this out. It's just something that has been keep on absolutely driving you crazy, something that has been keep on absolutely absolutely driving you mad when it comes to your partner, husband, wife, and something that has been there, like part of your relationship for quite a long time. And that's why I'm saying that the 29th of June is going to be important, because now you're going to finally want to sort this thing out, sort this problem out. And I think that this is going to be really big as well, because after this point you're going to, your relationship is also going to actually have a positive impact. This is going to have a positive impact on your relationship, because if there is something that is really keep on driving you mad, if there is something that is really keep on driving you crazy when it comes to your relationship, you see, it's always going to be a really good thing if you try to sort it out. But I think that this is also going to be quite big, and this is also going to be very significant when it comes to your relationship. So it's the problem that you wanted to sort out in a really long time, but you would just keep on waiting for the right moment. Okay? And also, on another hand, what else I was going to say, that for those of you that are single, it's very interesting how this is actually happening at the same day, on the same day, at the same time. For those of you that are single, there is somebody very interesting going to start manifesting in your life, and this particular person who is going to start manifesting themselves in your life, it is not going to become part of your life straight away, but there is somebody that is just going to be kind of make themselves known in your life. And this particular person, and this is strictly for those of you that are single, this particular person is actually going to be very creative, very interesting, quite intelligent, and also this particular person is going to be connected to your work, or if you are at the college, university, it's going to be connected to your college or university. If you are retired, for example, this particular person is going to be connected like to wherever you go, if you're a hobby or wherever you go to meet people. And for example, if you're not working, for example, how are you going to meet this person? Where are you going to meet this person? If you're not working, then this means that this particular person is going to manifest in your life. But what is going to be very interesting about this person is going to be very business orientated, very intelligent, very smart, very clever. And how you're going to meet this person? You're going to meet this person also. It is going to be somehow connected to maybe your new job, maybe your new work, or it's going to be connected to the fact that there is going to be lots of people, and maybe these people are going to be business orientated, and you're just going to happen to be around them, and then this particular person is just going to catch your eye. However, you are going to meet this person when other people are going to be around. And this is not someone that you're going to start relationships straight away, but it's just automatically going to be some kind of like attraction over there, some kind of interesting feelings are going to be awakened as soon as you see this person, and you will want to kind of know more and more about that person. You will want to get to know this person even more, and first of all, you're going to find them very interesting as a person and very cool. But then as the time goes by, as you know this person more, you're gonna get closer and closer, and then this is just going to turn into something very romantic and very beautiful later on. Also, the third important day is going to be on the 30th of June 2017. The 30th of June 2017. It is going to be rather important day for you, because finally you're going to have a control over situation. It's basically also something like, especially when it comes to especially when it comes to a health, and especially when it comes to those of you that are really tired, of those of you that have had health problems, health issues, but it would kind of always make you really drained. It was kind of make you that you would just in general feel really tired, and you weren't too sure why you're feeling so tired. You weren't too sure what was happening to you. It was just kind of put you off in a way, and it's just and this is happening quite a lot. I am seeing this quite a lot, but especially when it comes to you, I think you're one of the signs that are also rather affected by tiredness or really low energy. And when I say rather affected by low energy, you know, of course everybody gets affected by low energy or no energy, you see, but just some signs are extremely brilliant to actually work, even if they're really like, even if the energy levels are really low, or however they feel, some signs are very strong and they can actually work, but some, and without any problem whatsoever, but some signs are having difficulties. Well, majority of signs are having difficulties actually working and give 1000% if they feel really tired. I see that in your case this was like this, because there are a couple of things also I want to let you know that it's going to happen on the 30th of June 2017. So it's not only about you getting your power back, not only about you getting your energy back, you're just going to instantly start feeling much better about yourself, and instantly you're just going to feel like, wow, you're capable to do so much, and you will feel that your energy rise, you will feel your energy levels are going to become really different, and you will really enjoy that feeling, because automatically at the same time you will also have a control over the situation, control over your life, and a control over certain things and certain elements when it comes to your life, especially when it comes to your work, career, and especially whatever you wanted to do, and that you were kind of blocked with like a low energy or like a negative energy because you would get tired too often or too quick, too easy, you see. And also it is going to have a really good impact on you. And on another hand, this is the time when you will actually get a really good boost of confidence, really huge, massive boost of confidence that you're actually going to have on the 30th of June 2017. So if there is anything important you want to do, like go for a new job, go to make a really big decision, or start something really new, or sign something, whichever starting process there is, and especially when it requires you to be confident and you to just to give 1000%, you know, if you're waiting for that right day when you can actually do something really important that require whole confidence, the 30th of June 2017 is going to be absolutely wicked day when it comes to that. And also, on another hand, what else I was going to say, that the 30th of June, it is just going to be some kind of journey. It's going to be completely connected to this particular day. Maybe you already booked a holiday or some kind of trip away, a journey away on the 30th of June or at around that day, you see. But what I can see is that there is going to be a certain journey that you will either book, and you will either start thinking about it. So you may only start thinking about it, and this is very deep and this is very personal. This is only like not only like, oh yeah, you're gonna book a trip abroad, yeah, great, holidays. No. When it's something like this showing in your reading, when it's something like this showing in your tarot cards, it basically means that this particular journey is going to be something very spiritual to you. It's going to be something very special to you. So it's not only you about thinking to take that particular journey. So it's about what is actually going to happen and what is this particular journey going to be connected to. So this is why I'm saying this is important, because it's almost going to be like a certain spiritual experience that you are going to have when you go to that trip or that journey. So whether you go on the 30th of June 2017 or whether you just book on that particular day, it doesn't matter. If you only book on this particular day and you go some other time, it still doesn't matter, because energetically it's still connected to the 30th of June. Therefore, it is still going to be part of your spiritual experience. I would really suggest you all, if you can actually do this, if you can actually book a journey or book a trip abroad, you don't have to go on that particular day, but just try to book on that particular day. You don't have to go too far. You can only go a couple of days somewhere. You can only go to the next village or something, you know. As long as you book this particular journey, you go away for a couple of days, and there is going to be like an interesting spiritual experience you will have, and that particular spiritual experience will also be connected to the certain omen you will have that will make sense to you later on. And this particular omen is going to be connected to your life currently and what are you focusing on, okay? Also, what I was going to say, that it's very, very interesting, like when it comes to when it comes to your health, you see, when it comes to your health, there are certain things that you are going to need to like kind of pay attention to. As I said, in general, health is actually going to be good because the energy, you're going to be full of energy, your energy should come back, you see, so you're going to feel much better. But there is some, just like a little thing that I would like to say, that you're just going to need to, and especially for those of you that have been like kind of suffering from like certain ailments or certain problems, you know, and certain things, I can see that lots of you will actually try to do something about it, because lots of you will like kind of have a certain problems, maybe with your digestion, for example, or maybe you had like a back problems, for example, but you would just keep on leaving it behind, you would keep on leaving it behind, you would keep on thinking, oh, it's going to be better. I'm not saying that this is going to get worse or anything like that. I'm just saying when it comes to health, there is the decision that you're going to make, and it's not only that about you making a certain decision, it's about you just sitting down and just kind of trying to do something about it. So if you had like a painful back, you're just basically going to kind of maybe go and see your GP, or maybe go and see somebody and see what you can do. Maybe you're sitting in the wrong way and things like that. So it is going to be like kind of re-evaluation of your feelings, of your health, how you feel, and you will finally want to make certain changes, you know, when it comes to that. So this is what I might say. If you had the problems with like a stomach and digestion, and that was keep on going on for quite a long time, for example, maybe you will want to go and speak to someone, and maybe you will want to check out. So see, it's all about going that step forward, all about taking that next step and try to kind of take things on the next level and try to find out what is the cause of it and what can you do next. Maybe you're doing something wrong and things like that. But in general, the health is actually going to be good. Okay, also what else I was going to say, your number this month is number 17. Number 17, you know it's a really powerful number, because we have number 1, which is the brand new beginning, always new beginning, and things running smoothly. The energy will be back. We're going to feel much better about ourselves. You're going to feel much better about what you do. On another hand, number 7, it's all about spirituality, your own deeper level of understanding, with you being like completely connected to yourself, with you being completely in touch with yourself. It is going to be rather lovely month, because it is 17. It's a very spiritual number, and it's all about spiritual awakenings again, and all about new beginning. But it's just an absolutely perfect number. So for those of you that were just having kind of maybe not the best luck and things like that, this is just going to be the month when things are just going to kind of start making sense to you, especially if you were really confused about what you do, especially if you're confused about your life, especially if you were confused about the direction in your life. There was a lot of confusion going on around as well when it comes to you, and this is why it is just going to feel like a redirection. Number 17 is a very, very powerful number indeed. Okay, so now let me just start basically with the first part of June 2017. The first part of June 2017 is also going to be very important, because there is a very good news that you are going to have about a certain family member, certain female family member, a really good news, okay? Something that you were kind of hoping for, something that you expected, something that is very deep, and something that's very personal to you. On another hand, there is a news that you are also going to hear, that somebody is going to get pregnant, or somebody is going to give a birth, literally. It is going to be so much connected to the baby, but the bottom line is that it's going to mean to you quite a lot. It's going to mean to you really, really a lot. And also, for those of you that are in relationship, for those of you that are having a partner, you see, this is also the first part of June 2017. It's ridiculously important, because this is going to be the time when your partner is also going to have a really good news. There is this success that your partner, husband, wife is going to have, and you're absolutely going to feel absolutely delighted about it, and you're going to feel really, really happy about it. And it's actually not only you feeling happy about it, but there is this certain motivation that it's going to be born in you. There's this certain motivation that you're actually going to have through this this experience, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot, and this particular motivation is going to really become very meaningful later on in your life. So that's why I'm saying this is really important, a time to actually just to be as open-minded as possible, just to be as relaxed as possible, just to try to be as absorbent, if that's the word. Try to be as open to the new energies like as possible, because the 17 number is ridiculously powerful, and you will see exactly what I mean anyway. Also, another thing that I wanted to say is that the first part of June is like when it comes to you waiting for promotion, for those of you that are waiting for promotion, okay, for those of you that are waiting step up in the career, the first part of June is also going to be ridiculously important, because I can see that some kind of promotion it's actually going to come through, and that particular promotion that it's actually going to come through, it's also connected to that 11th of June that I said. You see, it's 11th of June that I said it's about the promotion, and this is where all this is coming in, and this is where all this is absolutely going to be completely brilliant. The only thing that I wanted to say to you when it comes to this promotion, you see, there is the certain sacrifice that is going to come with this, okay? Of course, that with every promotion or anything like that, there is like a certain sacrifice, you know, more hours maybe, or more responsibilities and things like that. But there is something in particular that is going to kind of make you think about things. There's something in particular that is going to make you kind of just think about, you know, your future, but it is going to feel very positive. It's just like a certain sacrifice that you're going to need to make. But however, this is going to be brilliant step, brand new step towards the whole new direction in your life, and you're gonna love it, because as I said before, you're just gonna feel absolutely brilliant in yourself, within yourself, and it's all going to start making sense. It is just basically something that you waited for a really long time, and those of you that were waiting for like some kind of promotion for a really long time, this is just going to mean so much to you, because you were good, you were brilliant, you were patient, you would take one task, the second task, the third task, the fourth task, you would always do everything absolutely perfect. You were waiting patiently, and now your time is finally coming. Okay. What else I was going to say, that there is also going to be another good news, the second part of June 2017, there's going to be another good news that you are going to have about your immediate family member that you were worried about their particular success. This family member is very close to you. This family member means a lot to you. This is an immediate family member that you were worried about their own success. They just kind of went slightly off the actual direction. They went slightly off the actual road that they were meant to be on. Something happened, something blocked them, something prevented them, something happened to them that it was like a kind of just like a little bit negative, and it had such a negative reflection on them that it just kind of pushed them slightly off the way, which means that they had a slight problems. This could be a child, this could be an older person. It is just somebody that you were kind of worried about quite a lot, and you weren't too sure what's going to happen. And now the good news is that this particular person is actually going to have a slight redirection on their personal journey, and this is very important to you because you were worried about this person, and this person was very troubled. So that's another thing that I was going to say, that you're going to have a really good news about that particular person. And also, what else I was going to say, that the second part of June 2017, just be very careful, because somebody's maybe going to try to sell you something that somebody is just not going to be completely genuine, like a salesman or something like that. And what does that mean? It means that I would not try to, the bottom line is actually that you will be able to recognize this. The bottom line is that you will be able to sense this. But my advice is that I would not try to kind of buy anything big when it comes to mid-June 2017. I would just leave that for later on, but especially mid-June. From mid-June towards the end of June, you see. July is something completely different, but mid-June towards the end of June, I would avoid to try to buy something really big, like a car or something like that, if you were going to buy something quite expensive, because there is just somebody, some kind of a salesman or somebody will try to trick you into something, and I just want you to be really careful. I want you to be really prepared, and the best way for you to be prepared is to know and to understand what to do at the time. If you feel this, you can go window shopping maybe and things like that, but just don't buy anything big. Don't buy anything big. You will be able to recognize and to feel and to sense this particular person. However, this would be my advice, okay? On another thing, what I was going to say is basically that mid-June is also going to be ridiculously important when it comes to you and spending time with your friends and family. Don't forget to spend the time with your friends. Don't forget to spend the time with your family, okay? This is very, very important. I can see you spending time with friends and family, and I can see how much this means to you. I can see you having a great time. I can see your social relationships are going to be absolutely great. It's just a pleasure, 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 okay? And it's not only you actually reconnecting with people from your past, people from your family that you haven't seen in a really long time. It's actually you will be going out a lot, you will be meeting new people a lot. It's like you're gonna have like a rebirth, your own personal rebirth, but this will mean to you so much, and you're just gonna absolutely love this, because you will just kind of rediscover yourself. You see, lots of you maybe didn't go out for a while, lots of you will focus on work and things like that, and that's what this is going to mean to you quite a lot. And I'm keep on saying, when we go out, when we meet people, when we have a fun, when we go and see our family members, when we meet our friends, our old friends, you know, it's just really has got an amazing impact on us. And this is what's going to happen to you. It's going to have an amazing impact on you, and you are going to end up with lots of ideas that you want to do or make in your life that you wouldn't end up before. And this is why I think this is just so important, not only for you but for everyone. Okay, and on the third part of June 2017 is also going to be a certain task that you are going to be presented by. It could be, I'm keep on saying, if you're like working, if you're retired, or if you're if you're like at the college, at university, or if you're not working, it doesn't matter. There is still going to be very interesting task that you are going to be presented by, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot, and this is going to actually show your capabilities. You will be watched when actually you're presented with this task, especially if you're at work, especially if you're at the college, and especially if you're like, for example, retired and you're like doing certain hobby and things like that. Remember that you will be watched when you're actually presented with this particular task, okay? But the bottom line is that you will do really well, and you will also learn certain things about you, certain things about what would you like to do later on. There is a new idea that it's actually going to come through this particular experience. Also, very, very important time for those of you that are not working and those of you that are looking for a job, because this last part of June 2017, this will also mean that you are going to be invited for some kind of job interview, or you are going to be invited to some kind of test, and you are going to be tested. So you are going to end up with a certain task, okay? And this particular task also, it's going to make you to go kind of slightly towards the new direction in life, because it is going to be connected to something, again, what you haven't done before. But you're going to like it, because as I said, you're going to learn and you're going to find out certain things about you that are actually going to be absolutely ridiculously significant later on in your life. And another thing that I was going to say, also at the end of June, there is going to be some kind of like either inheritance or either a little bit of extra money. So it's either inheritance that you will get at the end of June, okay? Or it could be something like just like you might be surprised with an extra money that you will get at the end of June 2017. And also also what else I was going to say to you, I would highly suggest to get something like a black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, okay, I'm pointing towards something different, you see. Black tourmaline is, I'm keep on advertising, I keep on selling black tourmaline because it's one of the most powerful crystals that you can actually get in order to protect yourself, and it's actually really good, and I would suggest highly to get a black tourmaline, especially when I say that, you know, it is going to be rather important time, important months when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, when it comes to making a big decisions. It's also when it comes to you being watched by other people, having tasks, you see. It might make you a little bit more vulnerable. It might make your energy a little bit more vulnerable when you're watched by other people, and they might suck and drain your energy, and this is what happens when our energies are vulnerable. And that's why I would highly suggest to get like a black tourmaline, and you can get this on my website. And black tourmaline is an amazing crystal that I'm keep on selling and keep on saying that is the best, because it's the most powerful crystal to protect your own personal energies, and this is what I would highly suggest. Thank you ever so much for watching, my gorgeous Capricorns, and please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share me on Facebook, Twitter. Don't forget to comment, and thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.